not everybody got to be your friend. Also, another thing I learned or wish I knew: speak up. Okay?
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome home, and this is where you belong. This is going to be the start of like a new series that I'm going to do called Things That I Wish I Knew. When I was washing my hair, I was like, there's so many things that I wish I knew at a younger age, like in college or even like late high school, that I wish I would have known or wish somebody would have told me or been honest with me about. So this is what I'm dedicating that series to, you know? And this is from life experiences. This is from having my own personal relationship with God. So it's like these are different things that I've even worked through or different things that God has revealed to me while reading scripture and just growing in my relationship with him. But yeah, I'll say one thing that I wish I knew just in general was the fact that there's a lot of things that go into taking care of yourself, as I'm sure a lot of you know. But being in college, I feel like you kind of put that on the back burner a little bit, especially if you are the type of person who, like me, who really was working extremely hard to get stuff done. And so in doing that, I neglected things of myself, like taking care of myself, doing my hair, which is why I thought about this. I'm like, this is so nice, you know, to really take care of yourself and doing things that you enjoy that include you taking care of yourself, you know, and that includes finding out the things you like to do, the things that help you take care of yourself. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about while I was washing my hair. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish somebody would have told me that, Kaya, you need to take care of yourself, you know, and not just say take care of yourself, but saying taking care of yourself is more important than your grades. Like, it's necessary to have somebody there telling you that, hey, take care of yourself, okay? It's necessary, and it helps you post grad life because then you continue and taking care of yourself, like taking your vitamins. What else?
1 hour later.
Taking your vitamins, you know, working out, taking care of yourself is really important because it helps you in your grades, it helps you in school and stuff like that. I feel like it's really necessary to be in a position that you're able to take care of yourself. So, and that's what happens when you are a graduate. You know, you have more time to take care of yourself, like work out and find out more about like vitamins, and even taking care of yourself includes your mental. So like with being able to process those things, because like when you're in school, you're not really thinking about all that, you know, you are trying to get out and you're doing what you need to do until the next assignment or until the next exam. So I feel like it's really important to not only take care of your mental but your physical and your emotional health, and those are different things or ways that you take care of yourself, you know. Also, comment below different things that you are thinking about or wish that you knew more about, and I'll try my best to answer those comments the best that I know how and what I've gone through. But that's one of the major things that I wish I knew, and I feel like this series is going to be to things that I randomly think of at certain points in times of me living life, you know, as a 23-year-old now. Another thing I wish I knew is that it's okay to distinguish between friends and acquaintances. They are different. Friends are closer, friends are people that you actually divulge deeper information to and stuff like that. Acquaintances are people that you get along with, but you don't open up your personal life or like your personal information to, like with like emotional trauma, stuff like that. I don't think that's what you do with an acquaintance, you know. And also that's where you have to have discernment in like the different types of friends you have or different type of people that you are around to see who actually needs to know that information, you know. But yeah, because it ain't it. And then after the fact, you be like, I divulged this personal information to these people and they did not need to know it, and I would have been better off not telling them, you know. And so don't be like me. Be smart with what you divulge to certain people, determining if they're friends or acquaintances. And for those of you trying to figure out how will I know the difference between a friend versus an acquaintance, look at how you guys communicate. Look at how they communicate with you. One, figure out if you're a good friend. You know, sometimes people don't respond or people don't call or text because you're not making the effort to call or text them as well. And it's just a mutual thing, you know, when you're building friendships. I'm just going to take this off for a minute. When you're building friendships, that's just what you do. You make that effort to call, text each other, check up on how each other are doing outside of work or outside of school and classes and stuff. And that's what distinguishes the difference between a friend and an acquaintance. An acquaintance is a person who is conveniently there, if that makes sense. Like me and my best friend, Graciela, We have been friends for, well, since 2018. So that is about 6 years. We've been friends for 6 years, and and no, we don't talk every single day, but it's like that's because we took out the time to see each other post high school. We took the time to like see each other, text, and see how each other are doing, just see how life is in different points of our growing up. Same thing with my best friend Jenna. I met her in college, and we met through a class, a summer archaeology digging class, which was really fun. But we met through that, and then over that, it's like doing life together, experiencing life, and we've been friends for about 3 years now. So it's like those key friendships, and they're friends because of the conversations that you have. If you're contacting each other more than just saying, hey, I need this from you. Hey, I need this. Hey, did you do this? Not out of convenience, but because of out of your care and your love. Those are main ways that you figure out what's the difference between a friend and an acquaintance. Not everybody got to be your friend. Also, another thing I learned or wish I knew, speak up.
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
Okay, there is a difference between nice and kind. Like I've come to realization, and I knew this from like having conversations with the different people, that I'm a very nice person, and nothing's wrong with being nice, but there is definitely a difference between being nice and kind. Like there's the definition of both is very, very, very different. And so because I feel like nice people get taken advantage of very often because of being nice, and being nice, like me personally, it's like being nice was me saying yes to everything besides it actually being good for me personally, which is why it led to me being very drained, like in college and stuff is where I experienced most of it. It's like it led me to being very drained, and like, it's really important to know the difference. But I'm gonna put up the definition. Basically, that says somebody who is nice is afraid to like disagree, cause conflict, and who basically wants to just ease on through like a complication, right? And then on the other hand, somebody who is kind goes about it in a different manner, where they're willing to disturb waters or willing to say things that people aren't willing to hear, while also doing it in a tone and in a way that's still nice or kind. I hate to use the definition or the term in the definition, but I mean, that's the best that I remember. But yeah, there's definitely a difference between being nice and kind, and yeah, it's not worth it, because then you'll be looking back, and then you'll be irritated because you're like, why in the world would I have allowed myself to go through that? Like the audacity. But then you can't blame anybody but yourself, because you did it. You said yes. You did so and so. But so you really need to know the difference, because it's important. It helps you in the long run. It helps you in the adult world, and it even helps you in college building friendships, and even like what I was talking about earlier, finding out the difference between friends and acquaintances, because it's really important. It saves on your mental, your emotional. Yeah, absolutely not. Please know the difference. And the thing is, what's weird about it too is like, yes, as the Bible says, we are meant to love our neighbors as ourselves. And speaking your mind doesn't mean you're going to be mean. Speaking your mind means you're placing boundaries that somebody might be crossing, or someone is attempting to cross. So it's like it helps set that. So be kind, but don't let people take advantage of you. And like sometimes it will happen, and that's where you have those learning experiences.
Next.
Honestly, I think I wish that I knew post grad. You need hobbies, okay? And the hobbies that you have in college aren't really real until you graduate. Also, like one thing, I hate reading now because of school. So I don't have to do it. And just because other people are interested in it doesn't mean I have to be interested in it. Please find a hobby, okay? It will save you a lot of time trying to figure out what you want to do in life and what's your outlet. Like I realized that I actually really, really enjoy painting. So I ended up finding me and Maya, one who was in one of my videos. We went to a painting place, and it was really fun, and I really felt at peace. And it's like in that moment I realized, oh, I actually really enjoy this. And so that's a hobby of mine that I want to continue with, make it a frequent thing. Even like go places that have like free painting things where you can meet people and paint at the same time, I think would be really fun. But yeah, stuff like that. You need to just find out what you enjoy doing outside of classes and outside of that, because some of the stuff that you like doing in college is kind of like like a getaway. It's like you trying to do a getaway from just doing work in that moment, but you're still thinking about school. So it's good to have a hobby that you actually enjoy doing in life, like post grad, that you can do frequently, you know, and do when you need to have like a mental or emotional or even a physical reset. I'm going to finish doing my hair, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini series that I'm going to be starting. I don't know how often I'll be posting like with this series, but bye guys. Thanks for watching. This is Kaya. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.